From the stealth capabilities of the F-35 and J-20 to the raw combat performance of the Su-35S and Rafale, these aircraft embody the cutting edge of human engineering and strategic thinking. As recent skirmishes along the India-Pakistan border during Operation Sindoor demonstrate, air superiority remains the decisive factor in modern military engagements. From stealth capabilities and hypersonic speeds to AI-assisted target acquisition and next-generation missile systems, today's premier fighter jets represent the pinnacle of military technology and engineering prowess. Here, we examine the world's top 10 fighter jets in 2025, analyzing their capabilities, operational history, and what makes each a formidable force in contemporary aerial warfare. Number 10. Sukhoi Su-35S. The Sukhoi Su-35S represents the pinnacle of non-stealth Russian fighter technology, earning its nickname Super Flanker through remarkable aerodynamic performance. At the heart of the Su-35S's exceptional maneuverability lies its L-41F1S engines with three-dimensional thrust vectoring nozzles, allowing the aircraft to perform previously impossible maneuvers like the Pugachev's Cobra and Kulbit. These engines generate 32,000 pounds of thrust each, propelling the aircraft to a top speed of Mach 2.25, approximately 2,700 kilometers per hour, while maintaining stability at even extremely high angles of attack. The aircraft's Irbis-E passive electronically scanned array radar can detect fighter-sized targets at distances up to 400 kilometers, and its 12 hardpoints can accommodate 8,000 kg of weaponry. With approximately 100 units in service with Russia and several export customers, including China and Egypt, this $85 million aircraft remains a cost-effective deterrent and a legitimate threat to newer, stealthier designs when employed tactically. Number 9. Eurofighter Typhoon. The Eurofighter Typhoon embodies European defense cooperation, jointly developed by the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, and Spain. The Typhoon's distinctive delta wing and canard configuration, combined with relaxed stability and fly-by-wire controls, granted exceptional agility across its performance envelope. Twin Eurojet EJ200 engines deliver a thrust-to-weight ratio exceeding 1:1, enabling super cruise capability sustained supersonic flight without afterburners. Recent upgrades have focused on ground attack capabilities through the phase enhancement programs. The aircraft sensor fusion approach integrates radar, infrared search and track, and defensive aids into a cohesive tactical picture for the pilot. With over 570 units operating worldwide, including export customers like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Qatar, the Typhoon has proven its versatility in operations ranging from Baltic air policing missions to combat sorties over Syria and Libya. At approximately $90 million per unit, the Typhoon represents a significant investment in European defense autonomy and will likely remain in service beyond 2040 with continuous update. Number 8. Dassault Rafale. The Dassault Rafale, whose name aptly means gust of wind, represents France's determination to maintain an independent defense industrial base capable of producing world-class military aircraft. The Rafale's airframe utilizes composite materials for 70% of its surface, reducing both weight and radar cross-section. Its delta wing configuration with close-coupled canards provides remarkable short-field performance. Powered by two Snecma M88 engines, each producing 16,900 pounds of thrust with afterburner, the Rafale achieves Mach 1.8, 2,222 km per hour. What sets the Rafale apart is its integrated electronic warfare suite called Spectra, which provides one of the most effective self-protection systems available. The Rafale has proven its capabilities in combat operations over Afghanistan, Libya, Mali, Iraq, and Syria. Export success has followed operational validation, with India, Egypt, Qatar, Greece, and Croatia all selecting the $100 million fighter bringing orders to over 500 units. Number 7. Boeing F-15EX Eagle II. The Boeing F-15EX Eagle II represents the ultimate evolution of the F-15 legendary platform, thoroughly modernized to remain relevant against emerging threats. The F-15EX incorporates 21st century technology, including an APG-82 AESA radar, advanced cockpit displays, digital fly-by-wire controls, and the Eagle Passive Active Warning Survivability System, a sophisticated electronic warfare suite that drastically improved survivability against modern air defense systems. Powered by twin Pratt & Whitney F100P W229 engines, each producing 29,000 pounds of thrust, the F-15EX reaches Mach 2.5, approximately 3,100 km per hour. Its most impressive feature may be its weapons capacity, up to 22 air-to-air missiles, or a mix of air-to-ground ordnance, the largest payload capacity of any fighter in production. The U.S. Air Force plans to acquire 144 F-15EX aircraft at $87 million each to replace aging F-15CD models. With a projected service life extending into the 2050, this evolved Eagle proves that sometimes an updated classic can still outperform newer designs in specific mission profiles. Number 6, Shenyang F-C-31 Gerfalcon. The Shenyang F-C-31 Gerfalcon, also referred to as the J-35 in its naval variant, represents China's second stealth fighter program and its first carrier-capable fifth-generation aircraft. The FC-31 features a conventional twin-engine layout with canted vertical stabilizers similar to the F-22. The aircraft incorporates internal weapons bays to preserve stealth characteristics and uses advanced composite materials to reduce weight and radar signature. Currently powered by Russian-designed RD-93 derivatives, the Chinese double US-13 engines, production variants are expected to receive the more powerful double US-19 engines currently under development. These will enable the FC-31 to reach speeds of Mach 1.8, 2,205 km per hour, and achieve super cruise capability with an estimated unit cost of $70 million. The FC-31 J-35 represents China's strategic push to modernize its naval air arm. Initial operational capability on China's newest carriers is expected by 2026, potentially altering the balance of power in the Western Pacific. Number 5. Sukhoi Su-57. The Sukhoi Su-57, NATO reporting name Felon, is Russia's answer to fifth-generation fighter requirements. What distinguishes the Su-57 from Western stealth designs is its emphasis on functional stealth, a balance between low observability and aerodynamic performance. Its airframe features carefully shaped leading and trailing edges, radar-absorbent materials, and internal weapons bays. This power plants enable the Su-57 to achieve speeds of Mach 2, 2,470 km per hour, with a unit cost between $40 to $50 million, roughly one-third that of an F-35. The Su-57 represents Russia's effort to maintain air power relevance despite economic constraints. After years of development challenges, the aircraft achieved initial operational capability in 2020, with at least 10 units delivered and over 70 planned. Number 4. KF-21 Boramae. The KF-21 Boramae, meaning Hawk in Korean, represents South Korea's emergence as a major player in the global aerospace industry. Powered by two General Electric F414 engines, the same that power the Super Hornet, the KF-21 reaches Mach 1.8, 2,200 km per hour. What makes the KF-21 particularly notable is its value proposition at approximately $74 million per unit. It offers near fifth-generation capabilities at fourth-generation prices, with 120 aircraft planned for South Korean service by 2032, and potential exports to countries like Indonesia, a development partner, Poland, and various Southeast Asian nations. The Boramae represents the democratization of advanced fighter technology. The KF-21's first flight in 2022 marked a watershed moment for South Korea's aerospace ambitions and established the foundation for potential sixth-generation development as the country positions itself as an increasingly self-reliant defense technology provider. Number 3, Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. The Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor remains the gold standard in air superiority fighters, even as it approaches 2 decades in service. Powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney F119 engines with 2-dimensional thrust vectoring nozzles, the Raptor reaches Mach 2.25, 2,410 km/h, and can supercruise at Mach 1.8 without afterburners, giving it both energy advantage and extended range. Despite its $150 million unit cost and production run of only 195 aircraft, terminated early due to post-Cold War budget constraints and export restrictions, the F-22 remains the definitive air superiority platform. Its capabilities were partially demonstrated during deployments to Syria, where Raptors operated with impunity even in airspace covered by advanced Russian air defense systems. The F-22's main limitation is its age designed before modern networked warfare concepts were fully developed. It lacks some of the connectivity features of newer aircraft. However, ongoing modernization programs, including upgraded processors, new data links, and integration with the latest AIM-260 long-range missiles, will keep the Raptor at the forefront of air combat capability until its planned replacement by the 6th generation and the next generation air dominance fighter. Number 2, Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon. The Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon represents China's arrival as a premier developer of cutting-edge fighter technology. Unlike the F-22 and F-35, which prioritize all aspect stealth, the J-20 employs a more selective approach to low observability, with emphasis on frontal aspect stealth to enable long-range penetration of enemy air defense networks. Initially powered by Russian AL-31 derivatives, newer J-20s feature indigenous WS-10C engines, with the definitive WS-15 engines under development to enable sustained supercruise capability. These power plants push the J-20 to speeds of Mach 2, 2,470 km/h, with over 200 units already operational, surpassing F-22 production numbers and continuous evolution through multiple variants. The $100 million J-20 represents China's commitment to challenging American air superiority in the Western Pacific. Number 1, Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. The Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II stands as the most significant combat aircraft program of the 21st century, not merely for its advanced capabilities, but for its unprecedented scale and international participation. Powered by the Pratt & Whitney F135, the most powerful fighter engine ever developed, the F-35 reaches Mach 1.6, 1,975 km/h. While often criticized for its $85 million unit cost, prices have decreased significantly through economies of scale as the program has matured. With over 1,000 aircraft delivered to 17 nations, including Australia, Israel, Japan, South Korea, and multiple NATO allies, and production plans exceeding 3,000 units, the F-35 represents the standardization of 5th-generation technology across Western and Allied Air Force. While no single fighter can be considered perfect for all missions, the F-35's versatility, proliferation, and ongoing development secure its position as the world's premier fighter aircraft in 2025. This are the top 10 fighter jets in the world of 2025. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give us a comment. Bye and take care of yourself.